Good morning, everyone. It's JJ at microefutures.com. Midweek update for you here. Okay. A lot of people are going to be confused as why this market is not liquidating and why liquidations are quickly bought up. Yesterday, we saw inventory getting too long and we liquidated when we took out the low of that day, 2 days prior or the day prior. It created a sell off of older traders call it weak hands. It's anyone who's trading on margin isn't going to hold a huge position through a drawdown. So when you take out that low, think of it like a trap door. There's a good percentage of that long inventory that's going to fall out. That is what we call buying retention. Okay. Because if the buying retention is maybe 10% of the people who bought up here, if there's only 10% that hold, then the market will see further movement down. Buying retention in these markets is pretty good since the election, folks. Okay. What does that mean? That means when markets lose a level, a lot of large size traders will use that to add. They know that these people can't hold, so they'll pick up their position, take it, and back up there. Okay. That's what this is about. So when you have decent buying retention, you get these V-shaped recoveries that you guys like to talk about. Notice that we didn't take out the cost basis of the day of the big move up. Okay. So when that happens, right, you have to understand why markets do what they do. We did that quick dip. That's a flush. We flushed that long trapped inventory into bids, into wholesale bids. The people who were short, they came in and covered. Then wholesale built a position and they retailed that position out into the close, right, for profit. Now, what happens in the overnight is that strong buying is not there because it's 2, 3 in the morning. So the market slowly drifts lower. And overnight inventory gets what we call short because the majority of the trading is underneath the previous day's close. So when the overnight inventory gets too short, it will start to correct higher. Because what happens is the people who got caught short down here yesterday will use the opportunity to come in and cover, right? You'll notice that the overnight didn't take out the previous day low and the market started to rotate higher. So we're going to have a lot of stops here at this 6,008 level. So anticipate a little bit of selling as we come into this area, maybe some back and forth, right? You have news today, so watch out for that. And just remember that this market is still in a distribution balance. What does that mean? It means that all of the inventory on a longer term basis is underneath 59.15. It is being distributed above 59.76. So until we blow out 59.76, we will still go back and forth in this range. Now, what short sellers don't understand is sometimes if you hold a market steady, it'll attract buying and you'll get that. So over time, if we fail to take out 59.76, and if your lows start getting higher, what does it mean when the lows are getting higher? It means the offer is moving up, which means the sellers, right? The sellers who are long size, they recognize that buyers are in the market, so they're taking advantage of that and raising prices. Okay, so for now, we're trading between 60.38 and 59.76. We're right in the middle of the zone here. So wait if you're looking, to go long, wait for a look below and fail. If you're looking to go short, there was a nice look above and fail, but we failed to get down to 76. So that's when you should have started covering. Okay. Keep this in mind, right? It's going to be an interesting end of the year. Remember, we are going into Thanksgiving, right? And there's a lot of material change in the market. What is material change? Change that affects earnings, business, election. So we've got a huge short position here, a fairly large short position here. That's why we're getting buying on liquidation. We need time to build up inventory, just like we did here. We needed the time to build up the inventory to cause that liquidation. But then what happened? We had a material change because of the election, and now we're above that inventory. There's a lot of people trapped short going into the end of the month. So just remember that, trade intelligently, okay? Remember, if you are trading and learning how to trade, learn how to go long because it'll teach you how to go short, okay? And when you're trading and going long, sell into strength, right? Recognize that there are other people that are going to be competing with you to take your customer. When you're long, you're a seller. So make sure you capture that buying, capture those bids, sell into strength and book profits. As you gain experience, right? As you learn the mechanics of trading and learn how to manage risk, learn your A plus setups, those if then statements, all that stuff that leads to a responsible, common sense business practice, right? Don't overtrade. Be smart. Learn when not to trade. If you have any questions about this, come join us at Micro E Futures. We have a 7-day free trial. I teach every day for 2, 3 hours. I'm always available. DM me, reach out. We want to see you guys make money. We want to see you not lose money. We want to see people be able to understand this business, approach it in a practical manner with all the mumbo jumbo and all these terms and fancy phrases. Where do I put my buy order? Where do I put my stop? How do I know if my target is not pie in the sky? How do I know when to take profits? Simple, common sense trading, right? That's what we teach. Actionable intelligence, right? So it's great that you know a lot, but how do you put that into practice? Where do you put your trades? How do you manage your risk? How do you develop a trade plan every day that's simple, that's repeatable, right? A repeatable business process that manages your risk, that's also scalable. So as you get experience and knowledge, you can scale your profits, but you can also manage your risk with ruthless efficiency. Okay? Come learn how to be long term greedy. We'll teach you at microefutures.com. I'm JJ. Have a wonderful trading day. And as always, don't get into trouble. Have a great, great trading day, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.